Beautiful.
Beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Beautiful to me. Speaking of beautiful,
Hey. Been here the whole time. What's up?
Speaking of beautiful, how do we feel about furries?
All right. Well, I'm going to read the summary now. After hearing about an invader in the whale forest, Carrot abandons her skirmish with Zoro and leaps high into the sky. Carrot spots the source of the commotion, and naturally it's Luffy, who's apparently in a 1v1 with a bull mink. Headbutts only, Uwunda arrives in time to end the fight and pleads with the Guardians to pardon Luffy. They oblige, and the dozens of Guardians hiding in the trees disperse. The rest of our friends explore the demolished city, making note of claw marks, giant footprints, and torture devices. Following some flash flooding from Zunesha's eruption rain, our heroes regroup. After clearing the air about misunderstood hostilities, Wanda escorts everyone to the Minx fortress, where we reunite with Chopper, Nami, and later Brooke. The Minx are extremely friendly and affectionate to the crew, but Brooke encourages them to remain on guard. It would appear that mentioning anything related to Wano is a bad idea. Nami later expresses concern for Sanji's sudden disappearance, but since he left a note, Luffy isn't too concerned. Nami informs the crew how they escaped the Big Mom pirates right before landing on Zou. Wanda is about to explain how the Twirly Hat crew's arrival fits in the timeline of Jack's attack on Zou, but before she can, we learn that Duke Dogstorm, one of the two rulers on Zou, has woken up from his coma and has requested to meet the Straw Hats. So far, lots of expectations are being subverted here on Zou. Understandings about culture and assumed hostility are being reframed. Somehow, our crew isn't 100% reunited yet, and we don't fully understand why. As the crew accomplishes one mission, another immediately replaces it. Is our understanding of the situation becoming increasingly clear, or are we slowly losing our grip? Stay with us here on One Piece of the Line to find out.
Okay, I gotta say something. That uwu is not me. I did not write that.
It was me all along.
It was me, Devin.
It was Dio all along. While you guys were talking earlier, I quietly on my mechanical keyboard typed that in, erased it, because I was like, I'm going to get Justin, because I thought he was going to read it.
I thought it was me doing an ooh.
Wow, I hated that.
I feel like we all got to start doing this
whole
arc.
No,
like,
I'm definitely not going to do this.
Just sneak it in there.
Just
let whoever's writing it, just let
whoever's writing it,
like a gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. Like a gotcha. Like it's our Panda Man,
right?
Now you mentioned that. You think we're going to see Panda Man on this island /
I would assume so. I would expect to.
Sam, you better. Oda, I mean, it's not Oda's fault. Toei,
yes, it is.
Toei, you know what to do. You know where to put Panda Man.
Yeah, I would assume so. There's a lot of room here for it, just because we have animal-based populace here, which hasn't ever necessarily stopped him, but it's more likely to happen, I think, now.
If anything, Toei's going to spite us. They're like, oh, you thought Panda Man was a mink and he should belong here? Guess what? You're not seeing Panda Man till next arc.
Eat my ass.
Yeah, they would do that. I'm going to be real with you guys. I know this isn't like the first week we've watched, or rather, this isn't our first week of watching Zou related episodes, but my brain legit has no memory of recording last week, and so this feels like the first week to me.
Well, seeing how I wasn't here, yeah,
it's the first week for you too.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one who shows up to the recording.
Well, I showed up last week. It just last week didn't show up this week.
Apparently your brain didn't.
Well,
the body was here, but the spirit was not.
Yeah,
yeah. I was astral projecting, doing something else.
The mental was somewhere else.
Yeah. Here in the future. Now the present.
So am I the only one that feels uncomfortable already with this arc?
Go on.
With all the nuzzles, ooh woo, let me.
I'm gonna go with
lick
yes.
Your skin
unless you count Zoro as a person in this
I feel
vote.
like he's responding properly.
I don't feel like that's true.
Are you telling me that if I walked up to you and I looked like that, and I started licking you, you wouldn't have a problem.
Well, in this theory, you're looking like a fuzzy animal of some sort. And so, like, depending on what animal, maybe I wouldn't mind.
A possum.
In this universe where humanoid animals and wacky shit does not happen, I would be taken aback for a little bit if you showed up in front of me like that. Yeah. But in a universe where all the shit that we have seen so far happens, no, probably not. I'm probably fine with this.
Okay.
I will say when Wanda licked
just
whoever,
the energy. That's what I mean. Is the energy of it just feels off compared to every other animalistic like thing we've had on the show so far. This is the one where it's like, I see who the target demographic is.
young boys, according to Toei and Shonen propaganda or whatever. I don't know. I think, the cuddling is cool. I understand if, like, maybe you're Zoro and you're just like, I'm not cool with this, like, amount of PDA or affection or whatever. Like, respect my bubble or what have you. But I will agree, like, when Wanda licked whoever was on the nose, that one took me back. I was like, whoa, what are we doing here? I understand you're a dog, but like, whoa, calm down.
She does lick Luffy at one point when she's explaining how they view humans just as hairless monkeys, basically. She does lick Luffy at one point when she's describing how they find it cute how the humans have just this smooth skin and all of that.
They're like, oh, it's bald.
Yeah, like a hairless cat. Except I find those ugly.
Listen, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I agree.
Yeah, or like the dog, like the one that's been classified as the world's ugliest dog, like in Deadpool and Wolverine.
I haven't seen that movie yet,
I don't know what breed that dog is, but
gross is what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's a face only mothers could love, and maybe even then might not be.
I'm sure
case.
He's loved by many, whoever this dog is or whatever breed they are.
I feel like they want to sell me like my own silverware.
I don't know what that means.
like someone like I'm just imagining like a goblin like, hey there, you want to buy a fork?
Oh.
It's like, sir, that's my fork.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you want to buy it?
Well, you're gonna have to, otherwise you're getting shanked with it.
Thanks for all the copper in your house. like that's what that dog reminds me of.
Yeah.
But yeah, the weird energy from the rabbit nibbling on Luffy, that was oddly sexual and not at the same time.
I think the real world has just ruined a lot of things for you. That
it has.
Yeah,
I am tainted by the internet and what I've seen in real life. And to me, that is just.
What did you see at the zoo?
Too much.
I find it like some like a minor form of cute aggression. Like Carrot finds Luffy so adorable that she's like, oh, I just want to like punch you in the face or punt you across the room, but instead she voted for biting him on the ear.
Yeah, it's like when the insert partner here is like, oh man, I just love biting my partner, and I'm like, oh, that okay, guess.
I'm pretty sure rabbits do that. Don't get me wrong. I don't know much about rabbits specifically, but I'm pretty sure they do that, like to their own,
like bite
affectionately nibble.
Yeah,
I think so. I think there's a lot of animals that do that. I think it's a fairly common, especially like animals that have been domesticated for pets. Dogs, cats, rabbits in this case, even birds do it. They all nibble affectionately.
That's what we haven't seen. We haven't seen any bird people on this island yet.
Bird people.
Well, I would suspect we won't see them.
Confirming government drones.
I'm going to say we're not going to see bird people only because birds don't have fur. They have feathers. And it feels like the minks have made it very clear that like minks are people with fur, and they're like, anything without fur is food.
Yeah, it's either with fur or mammals, which I guess there's almost exclusively crossover, but there's probably exceptions. I just can't think of off the top of my head. But yeah, I would be very skeptical of seeing bird minks here.
Maybe it's a different race somewhere. We have fish people. We have furry people. Bird people are, not out of the question, obviously.
They work for the Marines.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They're all drones.
I guess we could just start talking about the episodes in some type of chronological order. So we pick up where we left off from last week, now that I allegedly remember things. Carrot is kind of pressing Zoro, and everyone's shocked. He's like, bro, what? This little bunny
Nice,
girl just
'cause
double
they have
jumped
electric
in real
powers.
life, has some type of electric power. She then just like says, I don't want to play with you anymore. I have bigger fish to fry, which is low-key kind of disrespectful. I feel like Zoro shouldn't take that line down, but that's just me. The Carrot does her super mega jump, jumps above the trees, excuse me, sees the skirmish happening somewhere down the forest, and it's Luffy having a 1v1 with a bull mink named Roddy, and they're only headbutting each other. And something about that to me is just really funny.
I agree.
Luffy said like, oh, this is how you fight? All right, bet we could do this. It's like, I didn't write it in the summary, but in the back of my head, I was like, man, it's like, yo, 1v1 me COD, Rust, pistols only, no scope, blah, 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 something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Good times.
See, I interpret it more like the intrusive thoughts clicking in, like when you see like those like rams and shit like that, like headbutting each other on like a mountain, you're like, I could do that. Like that's what Luffy just went like, same.
You know what? You just reminded me of a time when the intrusive thoughts won. Related to headbutting. I was a little kid, like I'll say like second grade. Yeah, you know, I'm in second grade, so I'm like 7, 8-ish, somewhere around there. And I'm a boy, and I'm 7 or 8, and so I'm dumb. And so for whatever reason, you get a bunch of kids together, and they're all dumb collectively. So I was in like the boys' bathroom, and I don't know what happened. I don't know where it started. But basically, a bunch of boys in the bathroom were like, we're going to headbutt each other for like, I don't know, clout or some shit. I don't know why we did this. But I volunteered. I was like, yeah, I'll headbutt you. And so I did. And that shit hurted. And I'm pretty sure that's why I only have 2 brain cells at 28 years old.
That is 100% the reason.
It is likely, yeah.
I stunted and forever permanently shifted my growth into adulthood from that one single moment in a restroom at 8 years old.
Yeah. The Iron Giant did himself.
Not a weapon.
The One Piece is real.
Oh, man. So, like, that wasn't a rite of passage for you guys growing up? You didn't also headbutt?
No, believe it or not.
What?
Believe it or not, did not do that.
I had a different, I guess.
Oh, please do tell us.
No, I mean, it's nothing really special. I mean, just fucking roughhousing. It wasn't like, hey, let's just be dumb and, you know, hit each other in the head with our heads.
It wasn't 1v1 headbutts only?
Yeah, no, it was free for all. Like, I'm standing, you're gonna not be. Go.
Land.
Yeah. Yeah. Or cup checking.
Yeah, lots of
I didn't have that in my school.
Good. Your nuts will thank you for it.
Yeah, you got lucky, I guess. Or didn't play enough sports. I don't know.
I played quite a few sports, so I know.
Then you got lucky, I guess.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I thought it was funny. I was like, they do it the first time and then the second time, and I was like, oh, we're rocking like this, huh? I'm here. I'm in for it. I'm here.
Oh, so this is our thing.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm locked in.
I want to know who's going to win at the end of that.
I know.
I mean, Luffy wasn't winning, but he was like pushing Roddy back, but Roddy wasn't going down. So they could have kept going for days, and I'm not sure who would have tapped out first.
Yeah, like this would have been Luffy's fight. Like who are the 2 people who had like a 3-day battle?
Akainu and Aokiji.
Yeah. Well,
10-day battle.
That is one. There was another one too that happened. Was it like Whitebeard or like Ace and Jinbei or something like that?
That sounds right. Yeah, that definitely happened.
Back in the day. Anyway, yeah, this would have been Luffy's like 10-day battle. Just headbutts only against this bull mink.
Him and his gorilla friend are like, bro, why isn't our electricity powers working?
Yeah.
Yo, why isn't the taser fucking working? He's on drugs. He's doing bath salts, my dude. Pull out the 9 mil. It's Florida man. I mean, they do be gotten gators.
Luffy is kind of Florida man.
What do you mean?
He wears flip-flops everywhere.
He wears flip-flops, has next to no brain cells, eats a fuck ton, will fight anything.
Doesn't know how currency works.
Straw hat, I don't know. I'm grasping now, but
I think this all
His
checks
mother
out.
was an alligator.
Well, crocodile, but close enough. Close, but no cigar.
The only thing he's missing is like, don't get them gators. You're real tight.
What did you just say?
He said nothing. He said nothing and then threw roll tide on the end. I'll tell you why too. Is his lip was too full of dip.
Exactly.
You couldn't understand him. Yeah. No, we don't do that meme anymore. Hawk 2 is over.
Listen, I hope that girl she monetized herself really quickly. I hope she made a quick buck fast enough before she died out.
She did, but it was a real 5 seconds of fame here.
She's still doing stuff, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Florida man climbing an elephant.
Right, yeah.
Hop to a girl is temporary.
Okay, actually though,
Florida man is forever.
Speaking of climbing an elephant, what's the over-under on Kinemon and Kanjuro actually making it onto the top of the elephant's back at any point in this arc?
I'll give them 60% chances.
I'm pretty convinced that there's like a less than 25% chance they make it.
Nah, for sure over.
Like they're just going to keep climbing this leg ad infinitum.
I hope it's the whole arc.
I kind of hope so too.
Like, because the bit alone of just like that deformed cat.
Oh my god, I have never been more convinced. With each passing week that Kanjuro is a villain. Holy shit, dude!
I can't believe that cat's still around. Like,
I know. I was like,
I use water-resistant ink.
I don't understand.
I was screaming for Kanjuro to put this cat out of its misery.
Oh my god! Honestly, same. Especially when like the cat turns to them. He's like, "I'm okay, guys." They all just start shrieking. Like,
yeah.
Oh, fuck! What's wrong?
Holy shit! Cat monster!
Don't worry, guys. I'm a little fucked up, but I think I can do the job still.
I can keep going.
Let's do it.
Poor Neko Zaimon.
Oh my god! I hope so. They took a break for the day. Like they're like. They were bullshitting. They're like, okay, we don't want to hurt its pride. He's like a really cool bro. Oh shit, man, the sun's going down. We can just try again tomorrow, Neko Zaimon. And he's like, okay. I hope Kanjuro is able to like despawn his painting and just start a new one. Please. Or I don't know, do a repair. I don't know how this works.
I'm so conflicted. Neko Zaimon clearly needs to be put out of its misery, but also if you do that, he has to now create and bring to life another and torture another drawing. And I just don't know. I know the right answer is kill Neko Zaimon, but I don't want it to be true.
So I do have to ask about last week.
Mm-hmm.
How did we feel about the
Ryunosuke, the dragon?
Yes.
Oh, saddest death in One Piece.
Actually.
Saddest death in One Piece.
Yeah.
Bro, I was so bummed.
Yeah, between his training arc of like going through and having to constantly shepherd these idiots up the except for Robin up the elephant's trunk, and Robin being adorable as fuck and finding Ryunosuke so kawaii and giving him a proper burial with the little flowers, and then Luffy and Usopp crying and Frankie crying over it. Mwah. Great bit. Neko Zaimon a little bit less so, but here we are, bro.
Actual saddest death in One Piece so far. They gave him like the Disney Channel like fading away and everything. He was sparkly and shit. It was all magical. They're like, Ryunosuke will never forget you. And then
and then he just fades into the floor.
Just fades.
With a knot.
Into the ether. Also, I'll have you know that Robin just being kawaii all of last week was so fucking cute, bro. I think I glazed her harder than Christian does on a weekly basis.
Yeah, dude. I took a back seat last week. Praised,
glazed, whatever.
Praised,
glazed.
I heard glazed, and I was concerned.
Both apply.
Well, don't glaze my waifu, please. I just took a back seat. You were doing.
Yeah, that's Crispy's job.
You were doing it all for me last week. I had no need to input more. You were doing all the work for me for once.
Bro, her forehead was looking extra shiny that week.
So, I mean, she looks extra shiny like every week now, but I look past it.
It was just twinkling a little a little different.
Just a little brighter. she had some Rianosuke glitter on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a nice foundation.
Yeah. Christ.
So my brain cells haven't returned for me from 8 years old, just so we're clear.
Clearly. They're gone.
They're gone.
Yeah. All the little SpongeBobs into your head were also headbutting each other.
The blood force trauma, just immediate CTE.
Yeah.
Like the world.
Yeah.
So,
Oh God.
moving on.
Yeah.
Well, who cares? I'm going to talk about the rain eruption. So we got.
Why'd they make his trunk look like that?
What do you mean?
That's not what elephant trunks look like when they're spraying.
It's just a trunk, bro. Don't worry about it.
Nah, that looked like a foreskin. That did not look like.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
When they show the tip of his trunk coming up and it just looks like a volcano foreskin, like, no.
It looks like a volcano. Full stop. What?
I don't. It's fleshy. It's a flesh volcano. It looks like a fucking foreskin.
Get it. What are you talking? Oh my! This is the worst.
It doesn't look like an elephant trunk.
You're the worst. It looks like it looks like a giant rock outcropping. I don't know what to tell you. And then you get a closer look, and it looks just like a volcano. It looks like any animated volcano about to erupt, where it's like pulsing and stuff like that. You're the worst. This is awful. I was willing to overlook
maybe Justin hit my brain cells out with his headbutt.
I think so. But also like replaced it with like sexual ones.
I guess. I don't know. But that was the first thought that came to my mind when I saw it. I was like, ew.
All right, suddenly I don't want to talk about this anymore. I mean, I guess there's not much to talk about in the first place.
No.
But
hold on, you just reminded me. There is one thing to talk about. Where the fuck did that shark come from?
The water. They explained.
They said that the elephant whose name we find out this time is
Zunisha.
Zunesha, just sucks with up water with reckless abandon, and so they get fish caught in its trunk also. So what's stopping a shark, you know?
My dude is snorting sharks, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Sharkane. You ever done a line of Sharkane?
Cod cane.
That's how you get those omega-3s, you know,
that's what I'm saying,
your
dude.
supplements.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck pills.
Facts. They just give you fishy breath after a while. And gives you some weird.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Sunisha knows the strat.
So yeah, I don't know. The shark is completely. I'm totally fine with Sharpedo being there from Pokemon.
I was just taken aback. I'm like, where the fuck did this thing come from? Because I didn't process it in the moment of just like, oh, Zunisha happened. I was just like, bro, where are they keeping you when there isn't like a flood?
The local petting zoo got flooded over.
The petting zoo has a shark.
Yeah,
in
it does.
See, I was more annoyed by the crocodile with really long legs.
Oh, the horsadile, or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck they call it.
I think, or Warney. Yeah, Warney.
Its name totally is Warney. Yeah,
Warney. Yeah. I fuck with the crocodile. I feel like they need to work on the spacing out of his legs. Like he looks like a weird stool.
Looks like a drawing a 7-year-old would do.
They got a majority of the anatomy right, but the legs they need to work on some proportions. That's all I'm saying. Some spacing. My dude looks like he could tip over if I sneezed.
I just missed the banana crocodiles. Why couldn't it have been one of those or something?
You're not a fan of the football-shaped crocodile or alligator, excuse me?
It's like a potato with legs.
Yeah, but it's full. It's fucking hilarious.
An angry potato.
I'm gonna be real. The leg thing is like, if something stood out to me, it was funny, and I was like, whatever. Until he started jumping over things, I was like, bullshit. All right, but
what do you mean?
Tiny ass legs that are like fucking, they're like spaced together around one nipple, and I'm just here like, bro, like he ain't jumping over shit with those legs. All right.
Dude, he's got the same. His legs are girthier than Sanji's.
I mean, he should be. He's like fucking 3 times his size.
Right, and Sanji can jump a lot and good.
I don't know.
Why can't Mr.
I'm
Gator?
no anatomy and physiologist, but I feel like just like physically, he just shouldn't.
When has this show ever given a shit about physiology and anatomy? Don't come at me 750 episodes in.
That one time Marco said Blackbeard just looks like he's built different, but in a weird / bad way. I remember that comment.
He's built stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's an entire island of long things that just that makes no physiological sense. And now you want to come at me? I'm not talking about the long arms, you dope. I'm talking about the long island where like the long everything, horses, dogs, whatever.
They just stretched them out, you know?
Right.
Extra budget.
Right. And you know what things like that happens to them? They get back problems. This is what happens to wiener dogs. Except all those long animals are on a way worse case scenario. Trying to talk about anatomy. 750 episodes into this fucking show about a rubber boy. What are you talking about?
This is like episode 5 things.
Yeah.
I said my piece. I had to let it be known.
Yeah. You better keep that one to your...
no funny.
I enjoy the crocodile with its sexy legs. All right, I'm not
sexy.
Throw some high heels on it, and tell me that crocodile ain't gonna rock them.
Is he gonna rock gator skin shoes?
No,
he's gonna rock Crocs.
He's gonna throw them onto sports mode.
Absolutely,
Crocs and 4-wheel drive.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we got.
Did anyone else
that.
think Sanji was dead this whole time?
No,
same.
I'll tell you exactly what I expected to happen happened when they mentioned a corpse, and it was a Brook joke.
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm. That's a tried and true One Piece classic. This time is even better because he got the dogs on him.
Dude's having a rough time.
Bones. He is having a very rough time, but
dude got bit in the crotch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good thing he doesn't have anything there.
Yeah, confirming he does not have a penis.
Yeah. I mean, I would expect not. There's no humans don't have actual bones in theirs, so.
Wait, what?
I'm confused which way you're confused. Did you think we had bones in there?
Yeah, that's why it's called a boner, right?
No.
Just in its cartilage.
It is skin and blood vessels for us. Now there are animals out there that have penile bones, but we are not one of them.
Like walruses.
Hey audience, I hope you're enjoying this week's episode.
The more you learn,
we definitely tried this week.
I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I don't know about
I'm doing
you
my
two.
best.
Yeah, after headbutting your friends in second grade or whatever.
Let's do it.
So yeah, there was a flood and then it went away because they just have like irrigation systems, I guess.
Well, it just goes off the side. They also do catch it, and they also do catch it in the what do you call it systems?
The filtration system. Yeah, I want to know more about
aqueducts.
What the fuck that is.
Aqueducts. They have a big aqueduct situation going on. Like,
but they say that they filter it out to make it normal water. I want to know that shit. I want to see how they do that shit because that I'm calling cap on already.
They you just get like a bunch of like mesh netting and make it really fine.
It's not how
the water can pass through.
It's going to be something really fucking stupid.
Like
a sheep or something like that, like soaking it up in its wool and then squishing it out or something. And it has to take a bath.
Right, but none of this tells you how it turns seawater into drinking water. You have to boil that shit to do that. They don't say anything about that. So I want to know what kind of filtration system they have that takes the salt out of the water.
They the filters have a thing. It's made out of material that attracts the salt. So the salt gets stuck to this material, but the water still passes through. And so, salt water go in, fresh water come out. Salt stays behind in the filter.
I just want to see the explanation for how the fucking trees and all the vegetation isn't fucking dead with all the salt water spraying all over it all the time.
Well, I mean, if they can adapt to like being taller or tall enough to survive the flood water at its height or whatever, surely it can evolve to like adapt to saltwater.
Yeah, I'm sure that part's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there are plenty of instances in which we have seen trees
Right.
by water or in water. Like think of all of fucking Sabaody, you know? Like Sabaody is just a bunch of fucking giant fuck off trees that live in salt water. So I'm not concerned about this. I'm more concerned with what you brought up in the first place, which is the filtration.
How did they get to the?
How's the filtration work?
Drinking water.
Yeah, we're never gonna get that answer, obviously. But
or if we do, it's going to be a major plot point.
Maybe. I don't
for like a week.
I don't think it will be, but maybe that's what Jack the Ripper was after all this time.
Hey, spoilers! You don't know his last name yet.
We got it a couple weeks ago.
It's just Jack.
Well,
yeah, we just got Jack.
Well, Jack the Ripper is mentioned at the end of Dressrosa.
Did that happen? I don't remember that happening. I remember Jack. I remember Captain Jack and Devin's desire for DUIs for some reason.
Yes.
I feel like I remember his name being Jack the Ripper. I feel like I'm not.
Cavendish was inspired by Jack the Ripper. That's where you're making that.
Oh,
but a character named Jack the Ripper has not been mentioned. We got Jack.
Okay. Well, okay. I don't know where I'm getting Jack the Ripper from, but I remember Captain Jack.
This guy's gonna have DUIs.
Right.
Damn it.
Because we call
He's
him.
already showing that he's an alcoholic who abuses people. So I'm just saying, DUIs are in the future.
You know, I'm gonna quote Mel on this and not entertain what you just said. So the others, the ones that got separated from Luffy, they start walking through the city that's been rampaged through. They see claw marks. They see not crucifixes,
sideways crucifixes.
Yeah, and giant footprints. And I'm more invested in these footprints. Like, what the fuck made those?
An elephant?
Probably whatever type of animal Jack is.
You think an elephant made a footprint on an elephant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, why the fuck not? Hell, it could be a hippo.
There's probably an elephant mink.
Could be a big ass hippo on this island.
Well, okay. Well, we do know there's hippos. We also know that we cook those. We cook anything. We cook anything that doesn't have fur.
We don't know how big their hippos are. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't have fur, therefore it's fair game.
Therefore, I'm trying to like make a Finding Nemo thing with like the fish are friends, not food, but like
fur is friend.
Fur is there you go. Fur is friend and not food.
Elephants don't have fur, so like you think it's a mink, or you think
they've taken and like they're desperate.
They do though. They have hair,
but they're not fur. They don't have fur like what the minks are talking about. Right? Exactly.
Like humans.
You think they've ever?
I don't know. I don't think. I feel like a mink wouldn't look at an elephant and be like, "That's a lesser mink."
I'm sorry, you both were talking at the same time, and all I heard was "He's a mink."
You think in their most desperate moments they've ever taken chunks out of the elephant?
I mean,
I hope not.
Honestly, it would make a lot of sense if they did, because like at the end of the day, they're technically a parasitical society.
No way, bro. Ain't no way they're taking a nom out of Zunisha.
Yeah. They're literally fucking fleas.
This.
Yeah, I mean, we have yet to have them point out what benefits they offer Zunisha, so they're just kind of hitching a ride for free.
They clear the weeds out of his wrinkles.
Yeah.
Imagine if a fucking flea built a fucking society in your hair. That is what they're doing.
They're like the fish that stick to sharks and clean their teeth.
Except for the sharks actually get something out of it.
Well, yeah,
a clean body.
Yeah, exactly. Like we have yet to figure that part out.
This elephant just has a bad case of lice.
Yeah, like a really bad case.
Nah, bro, that's where I draw the line. The minks, they would never chomp Zunisha.
Why not?
Because that's like because essentially that's you saying, bro, I ate the dirt or like the concrete or whatever.
I mean, if it tasted
you
good.
just ate the floor.
If
you
it was
ate the floor.
Yeah, I mean, if it tasted good.
I am not eating the floor.
What if the floor was made of chocolate?
I'm not eating the floor.
I'm eating the floor.
Justin, you're telling me that if you were starving and the floor was made of food, you wouldn't eat it.
If I can get past me thinking it's gross because I walk on it, maybe.
The floor is made of a McRib or something. I don't know.
All right, well, that's just a terrible option. McRibs are gross.
Okay,
but
that's fair.
You should. The argument you should be making is like it'd be like eating a sacred animal, Justin.
I mean, yes, but also it's the floor.
Nah.
But also you're starving.
Once you get it's like what it's the reason oranges have thick skin. You cut away the top layer where all the dirt and grime is, and then you get to the good stuff underneath.
And honestly, at the scale that they are compared to the elephant probably doesn't even notice it, kind of like a bug bite.
Yeah, probably even less so, given how thick elephant skin is.
And their fatty reserves.
I don't know,
Cook off
man.
real
If I
nice.
hear Zunisha scream
Juicy.
in terror, not only am I probably losing my fucking eardrum.
You know, we mentioned last week how Zunesha just looks dead inside with the hollowed out eyes, and how they've clearly seen some shit. Maybe that was it. Just centuries of people cutting away at its skin.
His fucking flesh.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, and then
It's all just scar tissue.
and then
on
it
the
cut its
top.
own eyes out.
I do not like this.
Oh no!
Yeah, we said that last week. We said
Ishidoro.
yeah,
No.
yeah, we said this elephant did pull the Fujitora and
Oh yeah.
just couldn't take with the world's horrors anymore.
Not a fan. Do not like.
So we meet back up with some of the crew finally. Everyone except one Sanji, because he's missing, but we don't quite they really milk this part for a while, like starting
3 whole fucking
starting
episodes.
at the end of the first episode where they try to convince you that, like, I don't know, maybe they're all dead, and then the end of the second episode where Nami just doesn't say anything, like, oh man, Luffy's like, oh, everyone's alive, yay, and she's like, oh, and I'm so sorry, Sanji, and then it cuts. And then the last episode where we're finally explaining stuff that happened, the only other thing we gained from this is that Sanji has disappeared, but he left a note, so we're cool. But kind of not.
But we also don't know what the note says.
No, we don't know jack shit about the note. And we were kind of about to learn, except the Dog Storm woke up.
Also, the most generic name for a character. It sounds like a name for like a kid's show trying to make like well, you guys remember like not the Dare program, but like there was like the dog that was like the private investigator. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Sergeant McGruff.
Yeah. That's what this name fucking reminds me of. Duke Dog Storm. The fuck?
You know, he was called Scruff McGruff the crime dog, and that doesn't imply that he's a good guy to me. It makes it sound like he does crimes.
He says take a bite out of crime, bro.
I know, but his title is the crime dog. Like, it's not the crime fighting dog.
But he's also like noir-esque, so he definitely does underhanded things like bribes people for information.
Yeah, I think so. I think Scruff McGruff needs to undergo some kind of investigation from a different private investigator.
We need internal affairs investigating.
We gotta get Smokey the Bear on this. I think Scruff McGruff's been lighting all those California forest fires.
Oh no!
How the mighty have fallen.
It's because they're poisoning the water hole.
Yeah,
that's awful.
Kibble has people in it. It's a what's it called? A Soylent Green.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So we meet up with we still haven't really gotten an explanation for why Wanda is wearing Nami's clothes and why Nami is now wearing like a traditional I don't know, like I guess it's kind of
I think it's traditional. It's just it's a dress with its side.
Bro,
missing.
that dress?
Yeah.
Yo, Nami's got it going on. All right.
I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah, the animators were the thirst fruit.
Listen. It
they
has
got
nothing
a lot
to
of
do.
salt water because their fucking filtration system doesn't make any sense yet.
Okay. Not sure. Anyway, listen, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. All I'm saying is she looks good in the dress. All right. Especially with the little Mardi Gras beads going around or whatever. Like, it's a look. It's a fit. I dig it. It's also purple. I like purple. I like Nami.
Sam.
I'm not going to call him out on this one. He's right.
He ain't wrong, but I don't have to like it.
That's fair.
I'm just, the first thing I thought was yeah, this is giving me a film gold vibes. There's a lot of horny going on here, and I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like it's tasteful. It's plain. Yeah.
Plain? I don't think it's plain, but it is
Yeah,
tasteful.
It's definitely not plain. That is the opposite of plain.
That's not where I want to end my sentence, but it's where I chose to end my sentence.
But it's where you got to.
extra.
So
yeah, it's where I got to.
yeah. So we get Nami, we get Chopper, who apparently did a whole lot of doctoring off screen that we still have yet to get the story on, which we will, I'm sure, when we meet Dogstorm, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get full backstory. And part of this going through Zoe has been Robin speculating on how long ago the whole country had been demolished, and they estimated that it was about 2 weeks ago that it happened, and so they, like 1 to 2 weeks more or less, and so they were worried for a while that the rest of the crew had been involved in whatever the hell had happened here. And also, I didn't realize that there was such a passage of time that had happened between Dressrosa and arriving on Zoe. I know that we stayed on Dressrosa for basically 3 to 4 days, the whole actual arc taking place in one, and then the final like 2 or 3 episodes where they are recovering was another 3 days. And then apparently just another week and change passes also between them leaving Dressrosa and getting to Zoe. So now we've got this timeline where the Twirly Hat crew was supposed to have maybe been involved in this, but it seems like now it didn't really happen that way, that they got there just after Jack had kind of destroyed everything. At least that was my understanding of it.
No, I think
other than the fact
the timeline I have in my brain is that 11 days ago is when they had that phone call with Luffy and they had to escape the Big Mom pirates. The next day, which would be, I guess, day 10, they arrived on Zoe, and on day 10 is when this attack happened. That
Did
is
they
my
only get
understanding
to
of the
Zoe in a
timeline.
day?
Well, they said they were relatively close.
I know
to
they were
it.
relatively close, but I didn't remember. I don't know.
They never specified on time.
I think
it's
they-
One
no, I
Piece. They never tell you what time
No,
it
I
is.
think in this case they did. I just maybe am misremembering the number. I'm pretty sure they said, I think Justin might be right. I think they got to Zoe like literally the day after they escaped Big Mom. But for some reason, I thought I remembered Jack's attack having been before that moment because because Jack had attacked the Navy ships like a day or two after they left Dressrosa, and before he had attacked the Navy ships, he had attacked Zoe. So in my head, that put the timeline at he attacked Zoe just before the Twirly Hats got there.
I see your logic. I think both can. I guess in this instance, both are theoretically true. He stormed Zoe, ran to Sanji in the gang, presumably got defeated or just walked off, whatever. And then afterward, despite the headlines saying that he was dead, he found time to attempt to retrieve not Caesar.
Well, that was the headlines. That was where the headlines came from, not from his attack on Zoe. It was him attacking the Navy because he takes down like 2 ships or something like that, or maybe he loses 2 ships. But by the end of it, Jack was nowhere to be found.
Right.
So he was presumed dead in the newspapers, but there's no fucking shot that he is. So we'll see Jack at some point, I'm sure. But that was the news headlines about him being dead, and that Wanda mentioned.
I think we've clarified the timeline. I think we got it all figured out now.
So the reason that the Twirly Hats are hailed as saviors, seemingly, again, this is kind of conjecture given we haven't gotten the full story, is because Chopper saved them all with medicine and doctoring real good. So. And for some reason, I mean, it could just be as simple as having treated all of their wounds. But Wanda specifically points out that like every single person might be dead if Chopper hadn't been there. So it also kind of, I don't know, you clearly see a lot of them with bandages. So it probably is as simple as that. But the fact that she points out that like every single person would be dead made me almost think that like there had been like poison spread around, which may bring up the filtration system, or there's some other thing that happened.
I was just thinking in the back of my head, no one mentioned Caesar, right? Like he's not on screen, obviously, and no one's like brought attention to him yet.
He could have also absorbed a bunch of poison.
Could have done that. Also,
he's the gas guy.
Donde está Caesar? Is he with Sanji? ?
I don't think that's true. It's probably not true.
Caesar's now the filtration system.
They shoved him in a tube somewhere.
Now we're talking. They just stretched him out over a big pipe, and
I mean, if they could turn him into a bag, they could turn him into like a fucking sock and filter water.
Yeah. I think Devin's cooked
right.
on this one.
He's cooking.
Yeah, the filtration system got broke during Jack's attack, so they just replaced it with Caesar.
They're working on an actual proper replacement.
I'm not sure how well he works to filter salt, given that it's not a gas or in a gaseous form.
They figured it out. They're smart.
I like that this is basically the throwback to a career day like 8,000 years ago when you tried to turn Smoker's devil fruit into a filtration system too.
And you said I was crazy.
Here we are.
Couldn't be done.
This is Justin making an Usopp level prediction of the future with a lie. That made up some bullshit, and 700 episodes later it becomes a thing.
I always knew.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I mean, hell, he could probably just be using chlorine, like making chlorine and then just fucking putting it in the water to filtrate it.
It doesn't take out the salt water. What are you talking about?
That's not filtering. That's like cleaning it, kind of, but it's not filtering.
That gets rid of
It's half of
that
it.
gets rid of the fish piss that you're worried about. So in that case, Caesar would be great for you, but it doesn't do anything about the salt water. I don't know. Caesar's probably just chilling somewhere. I don't know.
Speaking of chilling, Momo is here, but he's like locked himself in a room.
But he is certainly not chilling. He's in distress.
He's doing his best. He's in distress. Do you have any thoughts about why like Wano and Samurai and the like are just like a no-no topic here?
One of them points at an apple, says apple. The other one says grar. 500 years of war later.
Christian, thoughts?
I have two assumptions. One is that Jack maybe is a former resident of Wano, and maybe that is now a sore subject for them. B, sometime maybe even before this, Wano had attempted some kind of thing with them. Like obviously, Kinemon and Kanjuro are here looking for their fourth friend, whose name I can't remember, but he's a ninja guy.
Raizo.
So Raizo maybe got caught here trying to steal something from the minks or got caught doing some underhanded shit. And so now we've got some beef with Wano people because of that.
Oh no, they're part of the fucking pelt trade. This is just the Dutch and America's fighting over beavers, but
shit.
instead it's Wabo for Wano, and it's fucking.
No, I don't want pre-colonialism in my One Piece right now.
What are you talking about? That's half the show.
I don't want more black market stuff in my kids
Leave
show.
the furries alone. They didn't do anything wrong.
They're just chilling. They just want to give you a lick. That's it, dude. It's cute.
Just trying to cuddle the homies.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, look, I would have given a lot to be in Nami's position, cuddled up on that giant fluffy ass sheep, dude. Are you kidding me? Looks like the best sleep of my fucking life.
I could.
Are you about to tell us that one time you slept on a sheep and said it was awful?
No, I just know what sheep are like because my uncle has a farm full of sheep, and those things are fucking disgusting until they're clean.
Well,
So,
that's farm raised sheep. This is a sentient one that knows how to bathe itself. Look, man, I get it. Trust me, I do. But I don't know, dude. That dude looked fluffy and clean and soft, and I was about it. I would have.
I'm just saying, wool ain't that comfy.
And I'm just saying, don't knock it till you try it.
I have. I literally could get.
Your farmland wool has nothing upon this highly refurbished and.
My bad. I'm comparing real life wool to anime wool.
Exactly, bro. that dude's using conditioner. All right.
Definitely conditions, dude. Definitely conditions. You see the curls?
He's got a whole hair care routine.
Yeah. Takes 3 hours, Devin. 3 hours.
3 hours.
He's using a keratin supplement and everything, bro. Like, you have no idea. His hair game goes crazy.
Got the Moroccan oil.
Just effective. No.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
I'm good.
It's facts.
No.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's like sleeping on a Snorlax, but with, extra comfort.
You know, I always pictured sleeping on a Snorlax would feel like sleeping on like a fucking hairless cat. Like, I never pictured them having fuzzy skin.
No,
I just imagine that was just like green skin.
I don't think Snorlaxes have fuzz or at all. I just took it as like a smoother beanbag chair.
That's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
like it's like sleeping on pleather.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but it's warmer because it's like a living being.
Ew. Have you ever slept on warm pleather?
I mean,
I've slept on
doesn't
the
sound
couch
that
during
bad.
the summer. Those are pretty rough.
as long as I'm not sticky, like sweating and sticking
dude,
to it.
Look at
Those
her
are the
dress and tell me
worst.
she's not sticky
I-
on that scenario.
What, on a Snorlax?
Yeah, if Nami was sleeping in that dress on a Snorlax, she is sticking to that thing.
Put the
Maybe.
Snorlax indoors and put it with some air conditioning, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Or make it like Fallout or something when it's like 60 degrees. I'm not sweating being outside. So anyway, I think the only like really important thing otherwise that we haven't talked about is how exactly the twirly hat pirates got away from Big Mom. Finally, I get my
They
answer.
reversed the shit out of them.
Yeah, they did. So
Is that ship sentient?
it seems that way, doesn't it?
It seems that way, yeah.
I'm concerned because if that is a person that ate the ship fruit, because it's talking,
But also, it's made of
Man.
candy.
I'm scared.
I'm wondering if
Um,
it's the opposite direction, where like a candy store got fed the ship fruit.
That doesn't explain its sentience. It has to be
Yeah,
a
I
living
guess that's true.
being fed into.
I don't got anything for
non-living.
this one, but we'll just have to
Because
maybe
Lasso the
find
gun
out.
dog is our only other example, and he was a
Well,
gun that gave dog fruit.
yeah.
And then we have Funk
Funk Freeze, the
who
other
was a
one.
sword, who was elephant.
Yeah. So maybe
So-
it was a ship that was fed the candy fruit or the sweet fruit, because there's different things besides candy. But then wait, that doesn't take care of the sentience. Yeah, it was probably a
Yeah.
person that got fed the candy or the ship fruit.
A person fed the candy fruit who has the subclass fucking ship.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Okay,
Ship,
so it's the
ship
person that
model candy.
no, the person ate the candy fruit, but like they're able to like basically change their shape via candy properties, and so they just turn themselves into a ship.
But then they would be waterlogged and they would have to constantly regenerate. But also, wouldn't the salt water counteract the devil fruit ability?
My other problem is that
No.
whoever this person used to be, the only thing they can say is ship right now.
So they've semi-lost.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, the more
That's why I'm leaning towards a ship ate something that made them candy and
What
alive.
if
gave
the
them
ship has
sentience.
2 devil fruits like Blackbeard?
oh my god, I wonder if Vegapunk's experimented with that, feeding these inanimate objects multiple devil fruits.
Good question.
Because it seemed like the important thing was like you just burn up, your soul burns up if you as a person eat 2 devil fruits, but inanimate objects allegedly don't have that, souls that is. So maybe
You're looking at Funkfried and Lasso and telling me they don't have a soul.
not anymore, they don't.
Maybe I think Christian's cooking. We just got to work out some kinks. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm here for it.
Yeah, maybe we just
Also-
don't. No, go on.
I do want to just present this option on the table. Do we think that like any amount of like traditional maybe not traditional, is there room for magic besides devil fruit related shit to explain the ship being sentient and made of chocolate or whatever?
It could also just be not actually sentient
I'm,
and be like a recording.
Yeah,
It's going to be
unless
an
it's
animatronic.
Yeah, unless it's an animatronic. Yeah.
But
I guess
like
that's fair.
at the same time, it sensed pain when it got hurt.
Did it?
So I'm
I didn't get the feeling of, I'm hurt. I got the interpretation of like, oh, there's a hole there. Like there wasn't pain coming from the ship. It was just the ship recognizing, oh shit, like I got a
But
leak
imagine
now.
not being able to express pain. You're only allowed to say shit.
Maybe it is an animatronic or something adjacent.
Either way, it's fucking terrifying. I'm just saying that is the scary. And I have a creepy ass ice cream truck running through my neighborhood. That shit scares me more than this.
Does your
shit.
ice cream truck have a fucking face on it?
My ice cream truck has the regular jingle, and then after like breaks in like a moment, like an ad, you just hear a hello.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I know.
Don't talk,
Me either.
Mr. Softy.
Because like you'll hear the jingle and it's like hi.
I think Mr. Softy is trapped inside the ice cream truck. He's trying to break free.
Yeah, I don't want to help him because I'm afraid.
Why? What if you get like free ice cream for life or something for helping him?
Dude, I'm fat enough as is. I don't need it.
Well, give it to me then. I'll take it.
It'll melt by the time it gets to you.
Nah, it'll be fine. Just put it in a cooler with some what do you call it? Some dry
Insulated
ice.
box.
Some dry ice. Yeah.
Either way, the ice cream truck and this boat have the same energy. I'm just saying. And I'm walking away from both of them. I'm just saying.
Devin doesn't want to get on the ship to Candyland.
Hell no.
So the basic plot here is that they Uno reverse a bunch of cannonballs by Brooke freezes them in place, and then we use Caesar as a bag to catch them in. And then we chuck them.
Get that.
We just chuck them. Yeah, I don't get it either. I feel like they're supposed to definitely pass through him, but sure. They either pass through him because he's gas and he chooses to let them pass, or he chooses to not let them pass and they fucking hurt him. But I guess who cares? So we wrap all these cannonballs up in the bag, the Caesar bag, and chuck it up into the sky where Sanji uses
to beat the shit out of him.
Kicks the fuck out of him.
Kicks the cannonballs out of him
with double flame feet, and the flaming cannonballs shoot back at the sentient candy ship and blow a hole in the side of it. And furthermore, I was correct in that we did not have enough cola for a Kuda burst or any other equivalent escape mechanism. So we had to go through with this, which is fine. This is an acceptable way to have gotten away from Big Mom. I'm fine with this. Wasn't as bullshit as I might have predicted, but
still bullshit though.
I mean, it's like a little bit, but I'm fine with it.
Listen, man. You got
Caesar
Wendigo
got turned into a bag. You lost your case.
You got Wendigo Chopper out of it. That's pretty fair.
I did get Wendy Chopper out of it. That is fair.
Yeah. I can't argue with those facts.
My man's got a pitching arm.
Hell yeah.
Pigeon? Oh, pitching arm. I heard pigeon arm.
No, not quite.
That's why I was confused.
Not quite.
That's going to be his next form. He's going to unlock wings.
No.
Oh, drone chopper. Drone point.
No.
Drone point.
Drone point.
That's the upgrade he always needed. He needed to be able to fly.
Well, druids at like what 8th level get the ability to turn into flying monsters.
Just eventually give every Straw Hat some nonsense ability to fly now. Like Sanji kicks the air real good. Robin makes wings out of her arms. Now
Luffy technically makes a jet by kicking.
Luffy can go 4th gear and he can kick also really hard. What else can we do? You know,
we'll just teach the whole crew.
An A10 warthog.
Yeah, at some point, Nami's gonna ride a cloud she makes, Dragon Ball Z style.
Yeah,
full Goku. Nimbus it.
Yep.
Zoro is gonna do pull-ups really hard.
Okay, wait. I'm kind of on board with what he's saying. So Sanji just kicks real good to fly.
That's what I mean. He's just doing pull-ups. He just
but like
to pulls
to help with the imagery. Just imagine Rock Climber Zoro, where he just grips the fucking sky.
Yeah, he grips the air. Yeah.
If Whitebeard can grab the air and make an earthquake, I'm just saying Zoro could probably do a pull-up off of nothing.
I'm thinking Zoro throws one of his swords and then jumps on top of it. And he just rides the flying sword.
So he's just riding.
He just infinity ladders with his sword.
Like the Silver Surfer, or like a rocket jump in video games or something. He's just going. And then he uses like a skateboard and does a sick ride down the
rally. Sparks going fucking everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And Usopp's is easy. He just gets in a bigger slingshot.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. You know, he might just have a seed for that. He has a seed that makes a banana canoe. He might just have a seed that makes a flying something.
Fucking paraglider.
I was going to say,
Exactly.
he falls with style. Usopp doesn't actually fly.
I mean, so does Robin, really. She gets like 3 seconds of flight, and then she just kind of falls.
She can get lift, but then she gets too tired, and then she falls.
Usopp definitely slingshots and then paraglides.
Yeah, into a glider. Unless he has, he makes use of some of those dials once again, and has them like, I don't know, like a flame dial, and they shoot fire out the back of the glider, and then he's like,
he just becomes Iron Man.
He just copies Sanji with the dials on his feet.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love that imagery, but also he is shattering his knees with every one.
Implying that he's not already just like a bag of sand.
I mean, you're right.
Where his bones should be.
He should be. But also, he did do that superhero landing in fucking Water 7 from like 5 miles up.
Yeah.
Just straight knees. No, there was no fucking Mortal Kombat X-ray either. He just fucking brute force through it.
I heard that crack in my spirit.
Yeah.
I felt the crack in my knees.
Yeah,
only other like kind of side thing is Beppo is a mink, so that's kind of cool. He's got some type of in with the locals, but maybe they don't fully trust him because he left, quote unquote.
Because of how their government works, clearly.
What government?
They have 2 kings.
Well,
daytime king and nighttime king.
Yeah, it sounds like,
and he's part of the night shift.
Yeah, which I guess resides in the forest, and then Duke Dogstorm has reign over the housed area, the civilized area. I don't know what to call it.
The day shift.
Well, I mean, yeah. But Beppo specifically points out how he can't leave the forest because he's under the protection of the other Duke.
Yeah, because he's nocturnal. Those ones aren't.
Christian might be honest on that. I'm just not sure if it's like quite necessarily that, but definitely something. And so Law is going to try and meet up with this crew.
Yeah.
So that's cool. R.I.P. John Bart. That dude got dealt with by, was it the gorilla?
Yeah, he just gets like overhead smashed by the gorilla. He gets up again later, like right after that. He's not down for long.
My man thought he was hot shit, and then he got fucking.
He saw that he was the same size as the gorilla and was like, I can take him.
Proving yet again that we cannot fight gorillas, people.
No,
they will always win.
But what if there's 100 of me?
We don't know how strong a gorilla is. There is no effective way to measure it.
Because they won't give us the opportunity.
Exactly.
Actually,
also, side note, Luffy was wearing red, so it totally makes sense for why the bull was
Oh, shit,
him.
he's right.
I didn't think about that. That's good.
Even though it's technically not the red color that pisses off bulls, it's more of the asshole waving
red
at
is
him
red.
with a sword.
Yeah, it's seeing red. Case closed. I'm in. You got me.
You know, go back to Beppo real quick. So Beppo left Zoe when he was young. For what reasons, we do not know. Do you think Beppo's parents are on this island?
I mean, they could be. Beppo doesn't seem that old.
Do you think his parents are also polar bears, or they're going to work with like some fisherman rules where like anything under the sun can pop out?
That's a good question.
See, my theory is this. Beppo has some deadbeat parents. However, they are hiking bears. So that's why they are. He just went on his own version of hiking, which is piracy.
Yeah, instead of the sea calling his dad, the mountain called his dad.
Exactly.
and of course, his mom died sometime when he was younger.
Oh yeah, his One Piece. It can't be a One Piece character with the mom.
Yeah, and of course, naturally, because this is anime and specifically One Piece, his mom is dead.
Yeah. No one's allowed to have a mother in this show.
No, illegal actually.
It's not for long.
Yeah,
it's a crime.
Yeah,
apparently is a crime.
You get actual jail time for it in Japan.
One thing we didn't talk about with Big Mom's ship, and probably be the last thing we talk about before we move on, is that she has a worst generation member on her crew.
Capone Gang Beige. Beige? I say beige, but I think it's beige.
Baguette.
Capone Baguette.
But he's Italian.
Yeah.
Baguette is French.
And?
Gotta think of like fucking different bread. What's an Italian bread?
Ciabatta.
Yeah, but
I don't even know if that's true, but it sounds Italian.
It's not close to beige, so
Capone Gang Ciabatta. That's his new name.
But Capone Gang Focaccia. Yeah, so Capone's joined Big Mom's crew, and they basically just say he was also after Caesar, but crossed paths with Big Mom, and Big Mom's scary, so he joined her instead of going against her, which, I mean, sure, that's fine.
I'm trying to remember. Doesn't he have the house fruit or something like that where he has like 1 billion people inside
We
of
don't
him?
know what fruit he has, but yes, he can like store people inside of him.
Fucking gross.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but
I'm still picturing Lemmy Winks.
what?
South Park, Lemmy Winks.
Oh, I don't know that one. Sorry.
Okay. You Google it
Not
later.
a South Park guy.
Oh, I think our host ran away.
I'm here, unless I'm not the host.
I don't know. Devin seems to think you are, I guess.
Oh, okay. I got real scared that Discord shit itself.
No, you're fine.
Here, I'm alive, allegedly.
But yeah. Any last minute thoughts? Any comments, concerns?
I want to know more about that fucking monkey.
It's just another mink person. I don't know.
Oh, another side note. I love the trash panda.
The trash panda?
Is there a
Yeah.
raccoon at some point?
Yes. There is a
Oh,
raccoon.
the one that's on Frankie. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I just shared a photo.
he is
to them
adorable.
of-
Nice.
And the first thing I was watching my episodes earlier in the server, and I literally paused and went, "That's a fucking raccoon!" And I screenshot this immediately.
Pedro. They put Pedro in one piece.
Exactly.
I gave him a sweet ass hat
And a sword.
and a sword.
Looks like a little
That
musketeer.
raccoon is a fencer.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. It's going to be lit. Can't wait to see him in action.
I can't wait for you to never get him again.
No.
They throw so many
Can't wait
minks.
Yet they do kind of just drown us in animals.
Man, it's kind of the whole point of the arc at this point, yeah.
Yeah. So is that it? Did we do it? What are we doing next week?
Next week, we are doing episodes 757 to 759. Time for quotes. You know, I can't believe we didn't mention this earlier, but this is great time for quotes for me. That entire scene where Usopp just puppets Zoro when he's talking to Wanda, I literally laughed out loud. It was so funny. I can't believe Zoro just didn't react. He did not care. That was incredible. I loved it.
And the only thing you get from him is when Usopp says onigiri ya or something like that, and
He says it wrong, and I think Zoro tries to correct him or something.
Onigiri.
Yeah, and then in his head, Zoro's like, Ryu? What the fuck's he talking about? So good.
Fantastic. Amazing scene.
Was that
Also, all those lines of Robin just fucking saying they could be cannibals.
Yeah. Although I think
They still could.
they still could. They're just buttering them up, lowering their guard. Was that it? Was that your only quote, Justin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That scene is iconic.
I have one quote for myself. It's the beginning. It's towards the beginning of 754 when Luffy is sort of getting the lowdown on more of the different animals that are here. He goes, "There are a bunch of strange creatures in this country, like having a ton of choppers." That one just tickled me because it just equated it. Talking animal, chopper. That's all I got.
Do be like that.
I didn't write anything else. That's all for me.
The Straw Hats crews just look at the world in terms of human or chopper. The Minks look at the world as mink and lesser mink.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mink or monkey.
Yeah.
Mink or hairless
There was
monkey.
also a point in the beginning of 754 too where Luffy's swinging through the trees full monkey mode too. That was funny. All right.
Great times.
No more quotes.
Best
Devin, no more
times.
quotes. Devin, no.
Nope.
Cool.
No, good.
Cool. That means we're on the golden ham train.
Huh. I don't know.
I nominate Warney the crocodile horse.
God, no.
Oh,
Really? I did not
I
think
hate
you'd be
that
so
thing.
against it. Oh my goodness.
Ugh. I don't like the legs. No, they could have just left it a crocodile, but no, they had to give it long legs. I don't like it.
All right. I'm not completely off the Warney boat, but let me see if I can think of something first.
What if we go back to back with respecting Kanjuro's? Because last week, Devin, we gave the golden ham to
I see
Ryunosuke.
it.
What if we gave it to Neko? I forgot the name now.
He probably deserves it, but I don't know if I wanna.
I
Do I want to give it a Neko Zaimon? Do I I mean, I should, but do I?
What other stupid fringe thing did I see in these episodes that I could throw as an option?
Who else is useful? Who did something? Someone else said they've done something this episode.
Did you say that? But
yeah, give it to the cat.
Nekozaimon.
I don't like it.
Nekozaimon. Nekozaimon.
The thing should be dead.
I honestly,
Just a little bit.
I hope it is too.
For his benefit, not
for
mine.
his sake, yeah. for Nekozaimon's sake, I really hope they put it out of its misery.
Yep. I'll give it to the golden ham if we just, in our heads, just think they put a fucking 45 round in its head.
Right. Well, we'll see next week what happens.
I'm scared.
All right. Nekozaimon, baby. I just need to throw respect on these things' name because Kanjuro's not going to do it. So
Kanjuro really is the villain. That's crazy, bro.
I'm telling you, man. And the Mink tribe hate the people from Wano and samurais. It's all lining up, man.
Maybe that's the reason why they don't
Kanjuro's the reason.
Yeah.
Kanjuro's the reason because he can't fucking draw an animal that's, not
respectfully.
And then also not torture it in some way.
Yeah. See,
I'm telling you, he's the Dutch in the fur trade.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on to fan mail. I don't want to revisit colonialism. We got a fan mail from community member Lemon, and he writes, "Hey guys, it's Lemon. Because it's Olympic season, what individual events would the Straw Hats compete in?"
Breakdancing to verse Ray Gun.
All of them? All of them are stepping up to Ray Gun?
You guys haven't heard about Ray Gun.
Oh, I know about Ray Gun. We know all about Ray Gun.
The whole world knows about Ray Gun. That's why
everyone knows about Ray Gun.
breakdancing got removed from the 2028 Olympics.
Well, that is not why. They decided on those a while ago.
She definitely is, though.
Well, she may be a reason that it doesn't get into the 2032 Olympics, but they already decided to not include breakdancing in the 2028 ones a while ago. So
why didn't we just make it America's Best Dance Crew, but international? Like that should be the play. That's my personal opinion. Everyone get your best. Every country gets their best dance crew together, and we just what could have been. Anyway, all right. This is like really silly, and I can't explain why I thought this, but for Brooke, I just view him as like a Winter Olympics kind of athlete, and he's doing like figure skating. I don't know. It just feels right in my brain.
That's not bad. I mean, his whole thing is like ice theme with the underworld power.
He's also just got like the figure for it. Just, I don't know. Something about being tall and lanky just screams figure skater to me.
Robin and Nami are in the volleyball.
Yeah, that checks out. No particular
the
reason.
sand one, though.
Right. So they can end up in bathing suits.
No particular reason. They just be really good at volleyball, bro.
Mm-hmm. Right. Sorry, my bad. They are tall, to be fair. So they do pretty good there.
I feel like Zoro would be in a weightlifting competition.
Hands down.
Deadlifting,
Yeah,
sure.
he's deadlifting, or he's doing like a snatching clean or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm. Usopp was 100% in the sharpshooter competition, and he's 100% using a slingshot.
I'm just picturing those like photos of like with the weird ass goggles, and now I'm just seeing Usopp. We already have the IRL Usopp sniper. Like, look at those fucking weird glasses that they wear.
I gotta go back and watch those replays because I was unaware of this Olympic sport. And I have no understanding of what these freaking goggles and contraptions they're using. I'm so interested.
Probably just like reticles. I don't know.
They are. They definitely are. And also they're weird guns that aren't guns.
Like anti-glare fucking blinder, horse blinding. Honestly, respect to the Turkish dad who's just wearing regular ass glasses. So no, he's not even wearing sunglasses.
Wearing regular glasses.
Like regular seeing glasses, and he's like, "Fuck this shit, bang!"
That guy's a hitman. That guy's a retired hitman. You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
That guy was too clean.
I love the household.
I love the picture. There was a picture somebody posted of like an Instagram post with his cat, like him and his cat, and somebody went, if anything happens to this cat, they're gonna make 4 movies out of this guy. That was great. I loved that.
Call it Turkish delight.
Yeah, perfect. Mwah.
That's great,
man. What would Sanji be doing?
She could do taekwondo.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I could see that.
Again, he was like my first thought for breakdancing because
yeah, that's also true.
That's also fair.
Yeah, and I mean that's most of what breakdancing is using momentum with your legs like that. So yeah, breakdancing wouldn't be too bad either.
Luffy, competitive eating isn't the Olympics yet.
Not yet.
So
I feel like he would just get disqualified from anything he participated
Yeah, I mean,
in,
probably.
because,
I definitely agree with that.
like, everyone else would like actually put passion in, but like if we put him in the 100-yard dash, for example, he'd fucking rubber band that shit and be like, they'd be like, no, like, don't do
He
that.
just goes gear 2 and then just bing. Want to see me do it again?
Yeah, Luffy definitely gets disqualified. I'm not even sure if he
He's
makes
also
the stage.
definitely not doing any water event either, because
Well,
he'll
yeah.
just fucking drown.
Yeah.
No shit.
Frankie,
he could do the
you know,
rock
I
climbing.
was struggling with Frankie, but now I thought about it, he's definitely doing wrestling.
Wrestling. Yeah, that's probably true.
Did you see that clip of I think it was women's format, the most brutal German suplex I've ever seen in my life?
No, I did not.
I did not.
One competitor took her, female opponent, put her in a German suplex. The opponent 100% got dropped into their neck. I'm assuming they walked away from that because they probably trained for it, but like, my God.
Yeah.
I've seen, scripted wrestling, and I've seen some moves go kind of wrong or look kind of sketchy. That woman just took it out of the neck and walked and just ate like a champ.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Frankie already in the Olympics? Like, there's that guy that literally does Frankie's like pose for the deadlifting.
Well, somebody did that in the last
Yeah,
set
there's
of
like
games.
a-
Somebody did a gear 2 pose.
I think he's like a U.S. Olympic like deadlifter, I believe, and he back to back he's done like what do you call it, One Piece
Frankie's-
references.
Yeah.
Like pause, like that thing.
Yeah.
He did that. That happened this games. I don't know. I don't think it was the same. It might have been the same guy, but did gear 2 pose at the last Olympics, like where he crouches down and puts his fist in between his feet. That one.
Yeah.
Did we miss anybody? I think we got everyone, right?
Chopper. What the fuck does Chopper do?
Oh,
bro?
right. What does Chopper do?
Again, I feel like he would get disqualified right off the bat for drug use.
Please.
He has performance enhancing drugs. I'm just saying.
He has points where he doesn't have to do that. He go well, actually, Chopper can be in karate. He has
Kung Fu point.
He has kung fu point. He could just do like karate or judo or something like that.
Kung fu.
Eat my ass. It's actually, I don't think karate was in this one. I think it was just judo and taekwondo. We already have what's his face for taekwondo.
Are quadrupedal athletes allowed in like any type of race or marathon?
Probably. I don't know.
God. Fuck off, motorcycle. Sorry, there's
do
a
not
guy
know.
driving his little shitty bike through my neighborhood.
Chopper strikes me as a badminton kid. I bet Chopper fucks with some badminton.
You're not going to hear any arguments from me, I guess. Badminton is.
Or he competes in the equestrian stuff, but as the horse.
Oh,
That's it. Wait, that's it. No, it's Luffy. That's what Luffy does. Luffy rides Chopper in the equestrian events. Luffy doesn't have to do fuck all, so he can't get disqualified.
Oh no.
That's huh.
I guess
Sir,
we did
aware
it.
that you are bringing a raccoon dog to the horse event? Yes.
He's a reindeer.
Anyway, thank you, Lemon, for the lovely email. I can't wait. I love the series of events here. Lemon probably sent us this. When did he send this email? Probably like
beginning of the Olympic season.
The beginning of the Olympics started. We're answering it 2 weeks later when the Olympics are over, and this recording will come out a further 2 weeks from then.
Maybe this will come out when the Paralympics start.
Actually, that's probably true. I think that is more or less what will happen. So it still works.
Perfect.
Should we go back and readjust it for the Paralympics then?
Oh no. I don't know anything about the Paralympics.
I don't either.
Isn't it just the same sports, but people have accommodations?
Not quite.
I know some people
Some
have
are
like
the
springs
same.
for legs, like that make them run really fast.
Anyway, Patreon shoutouts to Twigo, Taco, and Reen.
TTR.
Hell yeah.
We got 2 more movies to record, don't we?
We have all 3 August movies to record, actually.
Wait, that movie I watched wasn't for August?
No, that was a holdover from July.
Remind us not to take a vacation again.
Literally, though. Anyway, it's
Shout out to them.
It is. Thank you to TTR and all of our other patrons. It is Garb Gab time, baby.
Garb Gab.
Garb. Are we sure it's not the Caesar bag?
The Caesar bag? Oh, that's that's a great idea. Throw away this week's garb gab. I've got the Caesar bag this time, baby. Pick out a flaming cannonball to your delight, baby. Here, so you want the gloves? I can give you some oven mitts if you want.
I don't know if I want
You
to
gonna raw dog it?
this.
All right, yeah, you're gonna have to raw dog it.
Ow. It says Vegapunk. Ow, drop it. Oh, God, that hurt.
You gotta turn it over. It should say what specifically we're Vegapunk-ing.
I'm kicking it because I'm wearing shoes at least. It's luck fruit.
All right. From the film Gold, the hit movie, The Luck Fruit. What items?
So what's the rules of Vegapunk?
So we're gonna lasso the gun dog with the luck fruit. So you're gonna feed an inanimate object the luck fruit to imbue it with luck, or the properties of the luck fruit. So to clarify, the power set of the luck fruit, basically you can take another person's luck by touching them and give it to yourself. And also, I guess it seems as though you can potentially bestow that same luck onto another person, maybe even. But the main usage of it is that you can suck the luck out of somebody else and give it to yourself. So now how would you use that with an item?
I can think of one item.
Go on.
A checkbook.
Okay.
So what I do is write a check to my local investment firm.
Yeah.
And sap the luck out of a lot of people so that when he goes to invest the money in the stock market, it booms.
Is it booming, or are you about to cause a whole depression?
However, I could also take the luck out of things and take the luck out of the stock market, crushing capitalism.
Devin is the economy now.
Yeah, he owns the economy. Yeah, I was like trying to find the easiest or an item where like you can, if you give in my head, it's like you have the item, the item gets the luck. And then if you want the luck back, you have to obviously retrieve the item in some way. So I was like, I don't know what the easiest way to do that is. It's something that's always in contact with you. Like if you put it in a ring or something, you shake hands with somebody and just go, you suck all the luck out of them that way. And then it just immediately goes into your luck as well, because you're touching the ring. So but then it's like, well, because you're not technically the luck fruit owner, it's the ring. Is the ring just going to be always sucking the luck out of you now? Because
that's what I was thinking.
The ring's not sentient, so it can't, not like Funk Freed or Lasso where it's an animal fruit and you can get a little bit of like coherence out of it. The ring is just lucky and just sucks the luck out of anything. How do you get the luck back out? So I like the check idea where just like the check gets all the luck, and then you invest the money, and you make the monies.
So here's what I was thinking. I had the same assumption of like, if the object has all the luck, but I can't touch it because it's just gonna like take my luck, even if it's temporarily. So what I was thinking is that like, in my brain, I'm framing it as like I set up a trap, but it has to be more conspicuous than that. So I set up like an altar, or like just something that would
a shrine.
I haven't figured out the exact item yet.
He's creating his own religion based on luck,
but it's gonna be something.
It's a giant slot machine. They all hail the slot machine.
It's got to be something that attracts other people to touch it, so it takes their luck, and then whatever it is, it gets lucky. So what I'm imagining is like, let's say, I don't know, I gave it to a tree. Right? People touch the tree, they lose their luck. The tree gets all the luck. And so how I'm envisioning this playing out is that lucky things just happen to the tree. So like literally, I don't know, a bank robber robs a bank and then he drops his money at the tree. And I'm like, well, that's my money now. Or, something drops from the sky and it's like super valuable. It falls on the tree's lap. It's mine now. That's how I'm envisioning this. It could be the lucky tree and I'm just, here to pick up the scraps.
I was thinking something that kind of fits, but also is like, at least in this situation, maybe it ends up as like a net neutral thing, is a fishing pole. So you always catch the big one, because like it's sucking the luck out of you, but you're utilizing the fishing pole with all of the luck anyway. So at that point, like, which needs to be lucky in order to catch the big fish? Do you need to be lucky, or can the fishing pole with all the luck be good enough? And does it like balance itself out? Is it net neutral? Do you get a bunch of other people to touch the fishing pole first? Like you act like you feign
I'm just
ignorance.
imagining a fishing pole that constantly pulls up boots. Like that's the only thing it can pull up from a lake.
Yeah,
like is the garbage.
Yeah, like you're.
Hell, you could do you could make it a magnet fish, like a magnet be the luck fruit. So when you always go magnet fishing, you're either pulling up something really crazy, or because that's half the shit that they're doing in magnet fishing is just seeing what kind of garbage they can pull out.
Could make it the lure instead of the whole fishing pole. Or people are less likely to just touch a lure, I guess. In the same vein, I was like, could I give it to a coin and that I use for scratch off tickets? Like, is the coin the lucky conduit that gets me
to me, Christian? Don't do this to me. I don't need this energy.
Is the coin the lucky conduit that lets me win the scratch off, or am I the problem?
Ask people not to scratch at the store. I don't want that energy, please.
Yeah.
These are the questions.
Oh man,
I know.
Could make it a credit card.
That sounds like I'm gonna somehow be a victim of theft and fraud and lose all my money.
Yeah. I also want I want to give an item some lucky thing so that I'm always like the millionth customer to walk into a store, but I don't know what that would be. You know, like you walk into a store in the movies and they hand you a check for like $10,000. Like, oh, you're our millionth customer. Here's $10,000 and free toilet paper for life, and or something like that. I don't know.
I'd rather have a bidet.
We weren't saying that in the 2000s,
but I am now.
Yeah, whatever happened to giveaways? Remember all those commercials where you're like, oh, you could win $10,000 a week for life, something stupid like that.
Yeah, or like on the back of cereal boxes. How am I supposed to win my 5-day 4-night Hawaii vacation off the back of a Frosted Flakes box
with
now?
the set of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody? Huh? Where's that?
Yeah, exactly.
On animals. Where's my cruise with the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody? Where are the winners? Come forward.
All right, I think we've exhausted our brains on that one. So. All
we
that's
exhausted
left
our brains at the beginning of this episode
is you exhausted your brains back in second grade or whatever when you were fucking ramming heads with your boys, and so let's not pretend here that we ever had any brains.
Force head trauma.
Yeah,
maybe it was a Catholic school thing. Maybe that's why you guys didn't experience it.
You know what? Maybe I knew a bunch of weird dudes in Catholic school when I was younger, so
you got to be a little weird to be in the.
Yeah, just like a smidge. Just a smidge. Yeah. Devin, do the lucky thing.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Panda Sightings. You can send us questions at pandasightings@gmail.com. If you want to financially support us, you can go to our little link down below and find our Patreon or our Redbubble and, do the thing. There's a Discord also. I hang out in there. Sometimes really late at night, sometimes not at all.
Usually not at all.
That's not true. I was in it earlier today. And
if you're awake around 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time,
like, hey, it's not nighttime. You're not allowed to be here. And I was like,
I did see that one time. You were around before 3 a.m. and I was like, whoa, what's going on?
I do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Also, rate us 5 stars on Spotify or on YouTube. Rate us 5 stars everywhere, please. I think one of our podcasts has a 4.8 now, and I don't sit right with me.
It's this one. It's Upwall.
Also, if you're one of the commenters on our Spotify channels, I can see those now, and I can respond to them now. I don't know if you get a notification that I responded to you, but yeah, check back on your comments. I might say something.
Whoa,
retroactive reading?
Yeah, live brain rot from yours truly.
Active brain rot brought to you by Blunt Force Trauma.
Yeah,
I think I finally pieced together all my problems. It all started in second grade when I...
Yeah, most of these dumb origin stories are like, it all started when I was born, and Justin's like, fuck no, I was living.
You're probably wondering how I wound up in this wacky situation. Well, it all began in second grade.
Do you want to headbutt each other? Sure.
That's really just how it went down. I couldn't explain to you why.
It's because young, dumb kids Fuck it, that's why the game Bloody Knuckles exists.
Yeah, I always said no to bloody knuckles, but headbutting, I'm all in, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? The
Definitely.
other one's just significantly better.
Listen, my forehead never bled, but my knuckles did. So, you know.
Yeah, your forehead didn't bleed, but the inside did. You just didn't know it. Remember that headache and that loss of sleep and vomiting you had days afterwards? Yeah. It might be a clue.
First of all, you're asking me to remember things. I stopped remembering things after second grade.
Exactly my point. Oh, that's not a spoiler.
Anyway, this episode's over.
Yeah, game over, man. Game over.
Game over.
Someone give me a CAT scan.
Why? Way too late. That's not going to do anything for you, Don. You're way past that being
That's
useful.
not good. Yeah, it's over, Chief. It's Jover.
Yeah, it's ogre. You're done.
Stop.